let's not get distracted. The problems we have in immigration happened under Justin Trudeau before this election. I mean, President Trump has not even taken office yet. And the chaos in our immigration system has happened mostly in the last 3.5 years when President Biden was in power. So let's not turn our gaze away from the source of the problem, which is Justin Trudeau.
Hello. What's going on, Canucks? What's going on, community? And what's going on, world? Today we have a video that we're reacting to from Pierre Poilevre that he just did an interview with Global News. Only 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Can't wait till the full thing comes out. But he's basically talking about how he's planning to fight fire with fire against Trump. And don't get distracted by the real problem in Canada, which is Justin Trudeau. And we're just going to get into some other facts. Hopefully we get some more information in this video. Let's get into it.
First of all, we should be exempt from all these tariffs. I can't believe that Trudeau signed a trade deal with Trump that leaves open the possibility of a 10% tariff. I never would have agreed to that. I can't believe he signed on to a trade deal that keeps the softwood lumber tariffs in place. Harper got those lifted in 90 days as Prime Minister. Trudeau's had 9 years and 3 presidents, and not only are the tariffs back in place, they've been doubled, killing forestry jobs right across British Columbia. So I'll be fighting for an end to the softwood tariffs, an exemption to Buy America like Harper has secured for us. But more importantly, I'll fight fire with fire. The Americans have taken a net $500 billion of our investment in the last 9 years. We were winning the investment war with the Americans before Trudeau, having more American dollars here than we had there. Why has the money left? Why is it pouring out of our country? Rampant tax increases by the Trudeau NDP Liberal government have pushed money out of our country to the point where American workers now earn $22,000 more than their Canadian counterparts. I want our money back. I will be axing the carbon tax, cutting income tax, cutting taxes on investment to bring home those hundreds of billions of dollars and to bring home production and paychecks for our people.
And that's what I'm talking about as a Canadian, because I don't know if y'all remember a couple weeks ago when Trudeau almost got ousted by his party, and then right as soon as we thought that he was going to be out, and we were all happy, jumping for joy, instantly shut that down. This guy is like the evil guy for Terminator, like 20 liberals shoot him down. He just gets right back up stronger, like nothing happened. Like, as Canadians, what more do we do? The country hates you. Your own Liberty Party hates you. What more do we do? Please just leave. But also, I do understand why America and Trump are trying to get the jobs, because Canada has basically been completely destroyed by the Liberals and Trudeau. So I can't really blame them on the other side, but we need someone as strong as Pierre, talking with facts and common sense to bring everybody in Canada together, and for most of us to just bring home the money so we can actually afford to live in this high cost of living, maybe even turn Canada around in a couple of years.
Do you think you can work with Donald Trump? He's a transactional leader if there ever was one. Do you think you can actually work with him? Because, we're his friend when he wants us to be a friend, and when we're not, we're not. And that's just the way he works. Do you think you can work with him?
We have no choice. It's that we live next door to the biggest economic and military superpower the world has ever seen. Trump wants what's best for American workers. I want what's best for Canadian workers. And, we're not going to be suckers anymore and hand our money. I mean, Trump would love nothing more than keep Trudeau in power, because he can walk all over him and he can take his money. When Trudeau quadruples the carbon tax to 61 cents a litre, Trump's going to be on the phone with all of our companies saying, hey, I heard about the big tax hike up there. Why don't you come down here? There's zero carbon tax. And you can leave the poverty and the hunger and the homeless encampments and the food bank lineups behind to start your business and deliver affordable goods south of the border.
Which we're starting to see big Canadian companies such as Enbridge, as they took the deal with the U.S. to go over there and sign a $14 million deal with the U.S. based on utilities to create one of the largest natural gas utilities in North America, which is pretty amazing when you break it down.
So that's what you're in store for with Justin Trudeau. Trump wants our jobs. Trudeau wants to help him take them. Let's not get distracted. The problems we have in immigration happened under Justin Trudeau before this election. I mean, President Trump has not even taken office yet. And the chaos in our immigration system has happened mostly in the last 3.5 years when President Biden was in power. So let's not turn our gaze away from the source of the problem, which is Justin Trudeau, who increased our population growth by 300% in a matter of a couple of years, who, by his own admission, this isn't me, allowed massive fraud in international students, temporary foreign workers, and the refugee system. By his own admission, the liberal immigration policies have caused massive housing, job, and healthcare shortages. And now he's basically denouncing his entire immigration policy and expecting us to believe that he can fix the problems that he caused. This rampant incompetence has caused human misery both for newcomers and for multi-generational Canadians like you and I. The bottom line is we have to fix our immigration, get back to the best system in the world, the one that brought my wife here as a refugee legally and lawfully, the one that brought so many people here to pursue the Canadian promise.
And Pierre raises a great point right there. Legally and lawfully. Like, most people think that we hate immigration and we hate, like, foreign people coming from other places in the world to Canada. Like, we're not hateful people like that. Canadians have never been. It's just the fact that we think that when you come and you don't appreciate the culture, you also come in a rush and you're not able to understand the culture and the way of life over here, and you kind of bring some of the badness that you ran away from another place to here. So, like, when you might take the time to actually the process of going through what it takes to become a proper, legal, lawful Canadian citizen, you might, I'm not saying you will because everyone's different, you might just appreciate being a citizen more and being on these lands and being able to express your freedom of will and live your life in a better way that you may have came from.
And we definitely need more frontline border guards. We need to secure Roxham Road and other points of entry. We have to make it clear that it is not allowed for people to just walk across our borders. And we have to look at legislative changes if necessary to prevent people from abusing our system. It is possible to be a refugee to the United States. It's not possible to be a refugee from the United States. We vacation there. It's not a dictatorship. It's not a dangerous country that you need to flee from.
And there we have it. Another great interview from Pierre Poilevre. Thank you, Global News. I can't wait till the full interview comes out so we can get more of the talking facts that Pierre was talking on. Great points for this video so far. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Once again, thank you for coming out, Canucks. Thank you for community for coming out. And thank you, world, for coming out. Until the next time.